Hello, everybody. Welcome to the show. I'm your host, David Burrows. This is episode number 40. That's right, 40 weeks of the show. Thanks to all of you for watching. Please, once again, and I say it every week, and I'll keep saying it every week, take the time to subscribe to this channel so you can keep updated as to what's happening. And please take the time to share this link with 5 new friends so we can get some new viewers and get things growing bigger and better for all of you. All right? Well, let's talk about what happened over the past week, and we were involved with Captain Kid Day on the Friday. I was asked to go down and be an MC host, if you will, for the Miss Teen Corona pageant, and a very successful year for that. I want to say congratulations to Sydney Trowbridge, Miss Teen Corona 2012. Congratulations, Sydney. And this year they added a junior division, and Jasmine Murphy has won that. So congratulations to Jasmine Murphy. Both those ladies in the parade on the Saturday and taking part in all the events. On the Saturday, we weren't able to be down there, but despite the weather, I am told they still had a great party down there and lots of success to Captain Kid Day. So congratulations to Jeff Dale and the Captain Kid Day committee, and also to Lindsay Priddle from Fringe Beauty Studio down in Corona and all her staff for helping organize and put the Miss Teen Corona pageant on. So congratulations to all of you. All right, the other thing that we did last minute, I ended up down at Paradise Valley for a little R&R, if you will, and it just so happened that Powerhouse and Third Wave were down there, and so I had some fun down there, and I want to thank Powerhouse and Third Wave, as always, putting on an incredible, phenomenal show, and I know they had lots of fun being there as well. So thanks again to Powerhouse, Third Wave, and Paradise Valley. All right, on last week's show, I told you we would have an interview this week with some really exciting guys and an exciting rock album, if you will. White Fire Reed, made up of Mike and Gary Johnston here from the local area, and we had a chance to talk to them about their new album, and they're going to share lots of things with us here on this interview. We went down to Bridges Restaurant in the lounge to talk to both Mike and Gary. So right now, let's take you down to that interview, and when we come back, we'll have some more exciting things for you right here on the show. Hi, everybody here on the show, and we're excited to have special guests here. We're down at the Holiday Inn at Bridges Restaurant. Of course, you know, every Thursday night, open mic from 6 to 9, and we just thought it'd be kind of nice to hang out here at the Holiday Inn with White Fire Reed. How you doing?
Very good.
Gary and Mike?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
And what's White Fire Reed? What kind of music are you guys up to?
We do a lot of rock alternative, original music, and we have our debut album here, which is Positive Change.
Yeah.
Which has 12 tracks on it.
Great rock and roll. I'm a big fan of rock and roll, and I really enjoy it. And I'll say it now, my favorite track right now is All Right.
Awesome.
And we're going to play that lots. We'll play that on the show as well.
Fantastic.
So how long's White Fire Reed been hanging out together, playing together?
97, actually.
97.
So we're originally from northwestern Ontario, around the Thunder Bay area.
Okay.
And we actually moved here in Sarnia around 05.
Right.
And ever since then, we've been playing locally here. So
yeah.
We were a quartet, but now we're currently a duo.
Yeah.
So.
And do you see an expansion on that, or are you guys happy with the duet?
We're looking.
Definitely.
Looking for more?
Yeah.
Who are you looking for? Bass players or?
Yeah. We're actually trying out a drummer next week, and hoping that works out. And I think we're gonna stick with the trio thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hopefully for a bit, and then expand into a quartet again.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
So you're experimenting then with some options there as well.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah.
Are you playing some local venues around here?
Throughout Sarnia, we're actually doing all kinds of places like Trinity Lounge, Norms, Ups and Downs.
Yeah.
Might even do it here at Bridges.
I was going to say tomorrow night. This is Wednesday that we're recording this, but tomorrow night and every Thursday 6 to 9. So maybe we can talk you guys into showing your skills off here tomorrow night if you're around, eh?
Yeah, that'd be great.
Yeah, that'd be great. Now, talk about a little bit more about the album. I mean, there's some of these are kind of seem specially titled. Is there like The Calling? You had talked to me about that before. So what's that about?
The Calling is, well, actually, Mike and I actually did it together, and I don't know, it's a rock song, and I don't know, lyrically, from, you know, as a lyricist, was conveying about Native people and so forth, and directing issues, but there's a lot of ambience, a lot of different genres that we infuse with. So
right.
we're rock alternative,
right.
classic rock. progressive, right? Yeah. So there's a lot of different mixes
Yeah.
within the album.
Yeah.
So
you're, I guess that's kind of where I was going though, is in that song and many others, your heritage is in there as well.
oh, definitely.
Definitely, for
Yeah.
sure.
Yeah. It's infused in there.
And positive change.
That just happened by chance, really. We had somebody else interview us, and originally we were going to call the album Positive Charge, but it apparently just changed to Positive Change.
Change to Positive Change.
Yeah.
Well, positive change is good for sure. When future plans for a second album?
In the works right now.
Quarter
Is
of
that
it
right?
done.
Yeah, we got a quarter of it done right now, so
Oh,
we're doing
okay.
demos
Yeah.
at our home studio, and
So you record this all yourself in your home studio?
yeah,
Is that right?
Yeah.
And who's the professional engineer? Is that you or is that your brother?
I would say him.
Yeah, Mike's
Yeah.
a technical guy.
Yeah,
for sure.
very technical. Yeah.
Yeah, we're just doing it all on. We got just doing it on laptop.
Right?
Yeah, we got Ableton and Cubase that we're using. So
Right. Awesome. Awesome. And if somebody wanted to get this, where can they pick it up?
Locally, we currently have it featured on Cheeky Monkey.
Cheeky Monkey.
And if
Right
you
on.
actually want to go in the store and purchase it, it's for $9.99.
Okay.
And if you want to go online, it's on their website as well.
Okay, very good. And I'm told Whitefire Reed's going to let us give what? We'll give 2 copies away
For sure.
for sure. So keep watching the show. I'll have a special trivia question about, well, I'll maybe tell you now, my favorite song on the album that I mentioned in this interview. All right? You got it? All right? Okay. So anyway, yeah, we'll just put that there now. So the first 2 people that get a hold of me, the show at davidburrows.ws, we'll send them down to Cheeky Monkey. Right on. Guys, thanks so much for your time, and looking forward to hearing some more of you. And the next album, of course, we'll have you back.
Definitely.
You've got a video that you're going to let us play, though, right?
Yeah.
What's the title of that video we're going to play?
I was thinking possibly Bitter Taste, maybe.
Bitter Taste?
Bitter Taste,
okay.
yeah.
There you go. Bitter Taste coming up here on the show. And once again, Whitefire Reed, all the best, and thanks so much.
Thanks a lot.
Thank you.
Go back and, well, check out this video first, and then we'll go back to the studio.
All right.
Can you tell me what's your condition about the things being misplaced? Do you live in worlds of remission with the missing being retraced? I know what you think about
All right, Mike and Gary Johnston, thank you so much for that interview. And my favorite song on there is All Right, All Right? And that's how you can win a CD. So the first two people, you have to email me here at the show at davidburrows.ws, and tell me my favorite song on their CD called All Right, All Right? First two people who get through to me, I'll tell you how you can pick up your free copy of Whitefire Reed and down at Cheeky Monkey. So once again, my favorite song on the album is All Right, All Right? Send me an email to the show at davidburrows.ws, and the first two people who get through, I'll tell you how to get down to Cheeky Monkey to pick up your free copy of Whitefire Reed and their new album, Positive Change. Thank you so much, Mike and Gary, and all the best of success in your new album. All right, speaking of Cheeky Monkey, we got to do the Cheeky Monkey Weekend Update because lots of things are happening. So let's take you right now to your Cheeky Monkey Weekend Update, and then we'll be back with more.
Cheeky Monkey, the greatest CD store. Cheeky Monkey, movies and more. Cheeky Monkey, the greatest CD store in town. Cheeky Monkey, the greatest CD store in town.
There you have your Cheeky Monkey Weekend Update. I want to thank Cheeky Monkey for supporting and sponsoring the show here every week. Be sure to check out their website at cheekymonkeysarnia.ca for many of events that are happening and lots of things they have happening down at the store. They often have live music and they're a part of First Friday and everything else. So check that out. And thank you, Marianne and Roland, for supporting the show. All right, well, last week we maybe sort of hinted that we were going to have this interview. At least I know I announced it on Facebook. Very, very excited. Great White coming to Sarnia to the Stubborn Mule on August the 18th. And right here, right now, the only place you're going to see it, we're very excited. Michael Lardie from Great White took the time to give us a Skype interview to talk about the band and their 30 years of rock and roll success, as well as their new album, Elation, that came out just past May. And we were talking to Michael and had a great interview. And, well, let's just get right to it. So, ladies and gentlemen, please check out this exclusive Skype interview with Michael Lardie from Great White, and then we'll be back. All right, everybody, welcome to this special exclusive interview here on the show. As I promised you on last week's show, special guest Michael Lardie from Great White coming to Sarnia August the 18th, and we're very excited to have him here on the show. Hello, Michael. How are you today?
I'm great, David. How are you doing?
I'm doing fantastic. Thanks so much. I know you guys, we were just talking earlier, Las Vegas and Zurich, and right now you're sitting in Detroit. Is that correct?
Yeah, it's funny when people ask about the jet lag thing. The easiest thing for me is to just keep my time zone on Central Time.
Right.
For the summer season, just kind of park yourself in that place, where it's like 1:30 in the afternoon for me. So
right.
No matter if we go to the West Coast, we go to the East Coast, I'm kind of somewhere where we play a lot of shows, so the jet lag doesn't really get to me. It's only probably a little problematic when you go over and do a one-off like we did in Zurich.
Right.
Absolutely. It was a fantastic festival, and I would have done it, on zero sleep. The show was so great, and the people over there were fantastic. But yeah, that's pretty much how we do it. I just try to center my clock on a time zone that makes sense for all of the country.
Awesome. So do you up your rehearsals at all to get some of the stamina that you guys? So you got a real high energy show.
Well, we try to keep that. I mean, obviously we're getting up there in years, even though we don't like to admit it. But you have to do a little more cardio. I try to walk a couple 3 miles a day. And I know that we do rehearse because especially being that we're trying to, input the new material from Elation into the set. So we recorded it in the studio, but as you know from recording, you do it a little piecemeal at a time. You might do the drums and bass and guitar and then go back to the vocals and,
right.
You never really quite play it as a full band when you're actually recording. So there is that time for that rehearsal, and we've put in Feeling So Much Better. Actually, not Feeling So Much Better, but I've Got Something For You and the song Lowdown. And Feeling So Much Better is one of the ones that's coming soon, and we're hoping that we can maybe have it for Sarnia. I'm not sure, but I know that what we're going to try and do this year is play at least 7 or 8 tunes from the record, which we never do before. We usually pick 2 from a new record, and that's pretty much how the set goes for the year. But we want to keep, putting them in there and laying them on people, a little bit at a time.
I don't think you're going to have too much problem laying this new album on people wherever you're going, but especially down here in Sarnia. Let's talk about that, Elation. And we're very elated to have you coming to Sarnia, by the way. And but you played a couple different roles, though, Michael. Like, you're in the band, but you also were producing Elation. Talk a little bit about how you had to juggle the roles, being on both sides of the coin, if you will.
It's interesting. We've, I've been blessed to be able to work in that function with the band since the Once Bitten era, and there have been times where I've done it with Mark and our former manager Alan, just with Alan and myself. One time, Jack Blades did a record, and I just engineered it. Back to the Rhythm and Rising, I engineered and produced. This time around, we wanted to go back to that place where Mark and I said, "What's the most fun record you did?" And we said, "Probably Once Bitten," because it was just him and I there a lot late at night working on stuff out. So it was nice to have each other's ears to lean on, but I still engineered it. So as far as the role I play and how difficult that is, it's just an extension of them having the faith in me to capture what the band sounds like. And I think being a player in the band and being on stage and listening within the little sphere, I think you get a chance to really hear what the band sounds like, and that's what I've always tried to do when we get it on record. Right.
So a little bit of juggling, but things have really worked out well for this Elation. I've been listening to it lots, and one of the songs in particular, "I've Got Something for You," which is my favorite on the album. But what was it like playing that? That's a single as well. What was it like playing that for the first time live?
Yeah, we actually did that the first time live over in Zurich, Switzerland. So that was really cool to do that. We rehearsed it, and you think about how it's going to feel, but you never really know. But it's such an upbeat, energetic tune that even if the audience doesn't know it really by the beginning of the song, by the end of the tune, they're bopping, to the tempo that song is. And it's got a strong enough hook that by the time the song is over, everybody's, even at the point of being able to sing the answers at the end chorus there. So it's a great compliment that people, can grasp a hold of that tune so quickly.
Right. Well, let's talk about, you said earlier that you don't like to admit getting up there in years, but 30 years of rock and roll for Great White. There's not a lot of bands can always say that they've stuck it around that long. Of course, we'll talk about the big hit smash back in 1989, a Once Bitten, Twice Shy. But continuing on since then, how would you say you've been able to keep that success, and what would you attribute that 30 years of rock and roll, successful rock and roll, to?
Well, I think growing up and wanting to actually do this to make a living, and I never gave myself the option for failure. It was either this or, be a bum. I wasn't gonna be a fry cook. Not to say that that's not an honorable profession, but I just never gave myself the option. Now, maybe to some degree I did, because I learned to engineer and produce records. So I guess that was my fallback, if I had any fallback at all. And I think the duration of being able to last with a band of people is the fact that you love making music on stage with that group of people. There's a certain sound that's created. There's a vibe that goes on when you play a tune. And I think because that you love doing that, if you're lucky, you find people that no matter how different their personality is off stage, when you're on the stage, you do what you do. There's some kind of magic, hopefully. And I think that's what helps it last for 30 years.
Well, whatever you've been doing, it's certainly worked. And, and I asked that question to a lot of successful people in your business, and they typically say the same thing. But basically, there's a mindset. Surround yourself with the right kind of people, and when you do that, a synergy happens, and like you say, magical things just seem to happen automatically, and you've obviously made some good choices in there to be around the right people. I want to touch on too, and we talked a little off camera about this. You just got back from Pennsylvania with Twisted Sister, and of course, me being an '80s guy, I mean they were big back in my day as well. What was it like playing with Dee and the guys?
Well, I don't know if a lot of people remember. We had a very short period of time in 1987. They took us out on the Love Us for Suckers tour.
Yeah.
It was Twisted Sister, Great White, and TNT. And
yeah.
We had done about a month and a half, and that was a real pivotal time. We had released Rock Me, and Night Ranger had taken us out in the first part of this, the summer, and we were going to the second single with Save Your Love, and being out with Twisted kind of helped propel that song at that point, which picked up steam when we headed off with Whitesnake. It was great to see the guys again. I see Dee periodically in New York. I do the Rock and Roll Fantasy Camps as a counselor occasionally. And
great.
He's always a great guest star. So
yeah, for sure.
He comes down and talks to people, and it's really inspiring to see a guy who not unlike myself has been at it for probably close to 35, 40 years at this point.
Yeah,
they were playing in clubs, on the island and in New York in the late 70s. They were just going for it all the time. So, yeah, I mean, there's a respect that I have for Dee because, he's a great showman. The band all have a great energy. They had monstrous success, with their records and MTV, but they're still just guys from New York. They just have the grit, the attitude, and it's great to be around them.
Yeah, right on. Okay, well, I'm not going to take up too much more of your time. But I do want to congratulate you, Michael. 10 million in sales worldwide you're approaching for all your albums. This is the 12th studio album you guys put together, Elation, and seems to be getting a great response. Of course, available at Best Buy and Walmart, and of course online everywhere you can buy something online. And we're really excited, elated, if you will, to be having you come to Sarnia, the Stubborn Mule, on August the 18th. And I know we've got a VIP section down there. Some people are going to get a chance to meet and greet with the band and our local, one of our local music stores, Picker's Alley, has donated a guitar that you guys are all going to sign, and some lucky winner is going to win that guitar. So lots of exciting things happening. Anything final you want to add before I let you go, Michael?
Just so we always looking forward to coming up to Canada to play. They embraced us at a time where it was essential, as far as our level of success. They grabbed a hold of Once Bitten, with Rock Me and Save Your Love, and they got it, and then they got Twice Shy so well, and Canadian audiences have always been so appreciative. So we're just looking forward to getting back there and laying some of the new tracks on you, but absolutely playing the classics as well, because you, the fans, have made us be able to have a career. So we really thank you and really appreciate you.
Awesome. Michael Lardie, thank you for your time once again. Ladies and gentlemen, from Great White, Michael Lardie, and they are coming to the Stubborn Mule, August the 18th, and we're so excited. There's so many people excited down here. Tickets available at Cheeky Monkey. Michael, we're also going to give away a couple of tickets here on the show, so a couple of lucky winners coming up. Enjoy the rest of your day, Michael, and we'll see you when you come to Sarnia.
Thank you very much. Looking forward to rocking you.
All right, Michael Lardie from Great White. Thank you, Michael, for taking the time out of your very busy schedule. If you watched that whole interview, you know that they've been flying all over the world, and Michael was good enough to take the time to find 15 minutes to talk to us here in the show. So thank you, Michael Lardie, for that. Looking forward to meeting Michael and all the band down at the Stubborn Mule on August the 18th. Tickets are available down at Cheeky Monkey for $25. But if you'd like a chance to win a ticket, here's what you got to do. I got a trivia question here for you. Now pay close attention, okay? I've got something for you. And what I've got for you is a ticket. 2 tickets I'm giving away. I've got something for you. That's a clue. Is that enough of a clue? Maybe check out their website at greatwhiterocks.com. Tell me the name of the first song on their new album, Elation, I've Got Something for You. I've got something for you. Okay, the first 2 people to get through to me here at the show at davidburrows.ws and tell me I've got something for you, then I've got something for you. First 2 people to get through are each going to get a ticket. I'm going to give away 2 single tickets to go down and see Great White at the Stubborn Mule coming up August the 18th, and we're very excited. If you don't get to win these tickets, remember you can head down to Cheeky Monkey to pick up your tickets, $25 for this incredible, phenomenal event. We're so excited to have Great White coming to Sarnia. Looking forward to meeting the band. And Pickers Alley has donated a guitar, and the band will sign that, and somebody is going to get a chance to win that autographed Great White guitar from Pickers Alley. So thank you, Pickers Alley, for that. So once again, send me an email to the show at davidburrows.ws and tell me I've got something for you. And the first 2 people who get through, well, they're going to go down and see Great White. Okay, we've got to take another break, and when we come back, it'll be time to start wrapping up the show. But first, take a look at this.
If you like live entertainment but don't want to stay out all night, then check out Bridges Restaurant located at the Holiday Inn, Sarnia. Enjoy some great food, ice-cold drinks, and every Thursday open mic from 6 to 9 p.m. and Fridays live entertainment from 7 to 10 p.m. Take the time and stop on by Bridges Restaurant Patio located at the Holiday Inn, Sarnia.
All right, welcome back to the show once again. All right, let's talk about some of the things that are coming up this weekend. Of course, down at the Dow People Place all through the week, many things happening. It only costs a loony to get in to see lots of local talent down there. It usually starts around 7 o'clock. But specifically, coming up this Thursday, we want to share with you down at the Dow People Place, Hot August Nights, a 50s dance and rock and roll concert, and Borderline is going to be down there playing, along with Scott Maneri and the Barn Burners will be there to perform and entertain. So check out Hot August Nights down at the Dow People Place Thursday. It all starts about 8 o'clock. Also, coming up on the Friday, Stand-Up Comedy Jam 4 is happening down at the Sarnia Library Theater, hosted by Andrew Barr and a whole list, about 10 comedians going to be down there laughing it up for you, or getting you to laugh it up. Tickets available for this event are $10 in advance, available once again down at Cheeky Monkey, or $15 at the door. They usually sell very fast, so get down there. That's happening on Friday. And also, coming up on Saturday, it's Skate Jam, once again down at Tecumseh Park. And this event is absolutely free. It starts 11:30 in the morning for registration for all the contests. They're going to have a tug-of-war, BMXing, paintball, skateboarding, and there's going to be live bands down there all through the day, right up till 8 o'clock at night. And this is a fundraiser, if you will, for the Harmony for Youth program here in Sarnia. And that's happening once again down at Tecumseh Park this Saturday. And also, Sunday, I don't mind saying, I do karaoke down at Rock and Roll Pool Hall. And if you don't know where that is, it's down, well, the old Leon's down next to the beer store, okay, on Maxwell Street. Every Sunday afternoon from 3 till 7 in the afternoon, we do karaoke, and there's a free mate raffle, and it's just nice and relaxed, but a whole lot of fun. I'd love it if you'd come down and say hello. And even if you don't sing, we can always use another audience member. All right, well, that's about it for the show. Don't forget to visit my website, davidburrows.ws, and also the events page, cheekymonkeysarnia.ca. I want to say a special thank you once again to Whitefire Reed, Gary, and Mike Johnston for talking to us, and also Michael Lardie from Great White. Once again, thank you so much. Very excited for that interview, too. Thank you for taking the time. I'm excited. I was excited. I can't tell you. Kid in the candy store once again. So thank you, Michael Lardie from Great White. Looking forward to seeing them down at the Stubborn Mule here on August the 18th. And I think that's it for me. So thank you so much. Don't forget to subscribe and share with 5 new friends. And we'll see you next time. Are we done? Yeah, I think I'm done. Have a great week and an even better weekend, everybody. And we'll see you next time right here on the show. Bye for now.
Right. for you.